And then fast forwarding into kind of where you are now,
Yeah.
all the YouTube stuff. Do you want to talk about how you kind of started delving into that?
Yeah. Early on in the 2000s, my brother had an idea for he and I to pick garbage and make stuff out of it. And him having a shoe in Hollywood, we were able to sell that show. It was my first show. And I was the guy that made stuff, and he was the guy that made stuff funny, and that was the joke. So we would go pick garbage, make stuff. That was Trash to Cash. And then that led to another show on HGTV. And all the while, going back to either fabricating or designing toys. And then fast forward to 2011, when I did a show for Discovery Channel, John and I. We did a couple shows in between, and then everything led to doing this show for Discovery Channel called Dirty Money, which you can still find online. It's on the YouTube. There's a couple of hacked versions on YouTube. And me and John finding stuff in the street, fixing it, or combining it and refabricating new things out of it and selling it at the flea market. We had a lot of fun with that show. And unfortunately, as is most TV shows, it got cut short. And right after it got cut short, people wanted to know where to find me. And I said, I don't know. And then a few fans, my girlfriend, suggested, hey, why don't you just put stuff on YouTube? There's no administration, there's no producers, there's no directors, just you. And I started making YouTube videos in October of 2011. And it's been smooth sailing since then. Yeah. My typical audience is a guy like me that's curious, that wants to make stuff. I mean, I'm fortunate enough now to make stuff full time, but a lot of my audience is guys that have a job doing one thing and then they kind of escape into their garage and make something. And the idea of just creating with your hands is very empowering. I mean, I've had a lot of tears and hugs with guys at shows where we get together and they said I never knew what I wanted to do, or I had a hollow spot in my life until I found YouTube, and then I found you, and then I found Bob, and then I found Dave, I found this old Tony. You know, these guys, it opens up a whole world for them. And it opened up a world for me as well, from a different point of view of like a whole new group of friends and, you know, people that I work with. And, you know, some of the guys like Chris, for instance, you know, me and Chris haven't hung out that much, but I can already feel that we're bros. And that's the great thing about this YouTube community, especially the YouTube machinist community. It's like, it's a much smaller group and much more tight-knit. And they welcome me into it, and I'm happy for that. I'm in the YouTube machinist community, I'm in the YouTube woodworking community, I'm in the metal fab community. I'm slowly getting into the blacksmith community and the general tinkering community. So I'm a little bit of everything. And I vlog too, so I'm in every community.